Okay, well, it's been a productive evening here. Been having a lot of problems with fog in the morning, so I came out this afternoon. It's calm. There was a little fog off and on, but all in all, not bad. I got a lot of shots. They're actively feeding their one chick, so I'm leaving them alone now. What I want to do is take a minute here and show you my setup. When I'm out here, my camera is in a dry bag in the back, and when I'm out filming, though, it sits right in front here. I put it in the dry bag when I'm going to come ashore. It sits in the back. Should it tip over, it won't get damaged. I do have insurance, but might as well try to prevent something like that. Now, what I use is, this is a SunDolphin, fairly inexpensive fishing kayak, and I bought it several years ago. It's a little heavy, but it does the trick. I'm right on the bottom of the kayak here, and I believe, first of all, do no harm to the subject when you're out there, so we'll talk about that some other time. But for me, I wear my life vest, PFD they call it, closed self-form, foam. A little bulky, but it does give extra warmth in the cool weather. I think I'll be replacing it with a self-inflating type, so it's not quite as bulky, but it does the trick. Camo, not necessary for loons, but I tend to try to wear muted clothing or camo whenever I'm out doing wildlife photography. So that's a safety feature. Another safety feature, I don't go out without my Garmin InReach Mini. This pairs with my smartphone. Smartphone is in a waterproof floating case should I tip over. But that works anywhere in the world. It's a texting system. Go on Garmin and read up on the InReach system. But it's great. If you need help, you just hit the SOS button and it sends a signal. They know your location immediately. They'll text you back what is your emergency, and they can dispatch to the appropriate local emergency services. Good thing to have along. So other than that, you see I'm wearing hip boots because as you'll see in another segment, how I use my ski poles to stand up. I tried the straddling on the side and standing up, but I always had the kayak go out from under me and I'd fall in. So the ski poles work great. They're attached with a bungee cord here on the side, and they're ready to go. You see the pool noodles on the side. There is a lip that runs the full length of the kayak, and it had a hole drilled in that lip here, so I put two more holes, one up, one back, and I zip tied the pool noodles, and then I also took P-cord and around those, ran it just under the bottom a little bit, and took Flex Seal tape. That way they don't bob up and down very much. I probably could get by with shorter pool noodles, but these are great. I've tried leaning way over. It will not tip over. I suppose it's possible I could get knocked out and fall out, but that's why I have the PFD. But I'm stable with that pool noodles. I've considered taking these off and getting camel cloth to cover them up. Again, loons, it's no big deal, but if I'm after something else, waterfowl or something, camo is a better feature. You'll also notice in the bow, hopefully it shows here, I've added kayak anchors in the bow and stern. If I want to get stationary in one location, I'm good to go. I took the little rubber pocket off here and put Loon in place with a boat cleat, so I can just untie it and drop the anchor fore and aft, and that way I'm not drifting. There's locations where I know the loons will be feeding, or if they're feeding or just stationary in one spot, it's good. Keeps your kayak stationary. They're fairly inexpensive. I think they weigh 1.5 pounds. It's a good little feature to have. Now, I don't use a tripod in my loon photography. It gets in the way, except I've decided this year I will probably try in the future when I'm anchored and shallow water, put the tripod out the side, and that way it's stable, and that's really great for video. And I probably could try to get the tripod head or the camera close to the water surface. So that's something to look forward in the future. I may bring an update on. Now with my camera, I shoot I shoot mostly Nikon mirrorless Z6 III right now. I'll be getting the Z7 III when it hits the market. The mirrorless is really great with all the features in there. I use right now a Sigma 150 to 600. It's great. Tamron makes the same thing. They're a little heavy, but they really do take fine pictures. I have a 180 to 600 Nikon Z mount on order, which will replace that. So, but if you don't have Z mount lenses, do what I did. You can get an adapter. So I tend to handhold, and I find that the lens stabilization works great. The IBIS in the Z6 III is great, so I can get down easily to 500, even 250th if I have to. I typically don't like going below 1/750th with that lens though, and I'll try to shoot 1,000 or 12,500 or whatever most of the time. And if it's a loon taking off, landing, flying, flapping its wings, I like to be at 1/4000th of a second. Remember, in bird photography, I think shutter speed is king. Aperture, low light, I'll start wide open just to get some insurance shots, but I will try to get down to f8, and if I have good enough light, I will probably even shoot f13, and it doesn't take me much light. I'm not afraid of high ISO. Cameras today, and with good software, I use DxO Pure Raw, and that cleans up a lot of noise. A good exposure, you can shoot some fairly high ISO. So the f13 gives me great depth of field. If you have two subjects and they're parallel or the same plane, no problem, but oftentimes with loons or waterfowl, a lot of things, they're off and they're not. You need more depth of field to get them in focus. When I started going to f11 and f13, I was getting both the adult and the chick very sharp in focus. So don't be afraid of high ISO. Good camera handling techniques. If you're hand holding, tuck those elbows in, smash that camera to your forehead, and hold steady and shoot continuous frame shooting. So I hope some of these tips can bring you some good success. Leave some comments if you like. I hope you can benefit from this video. Thanks for tuning in. Now, this is kind of demonstrating how I get out of my kayak without getting drenched. I have a pair of old ski poles here, bungee corded to the side. I placed my camera in a dry bag in the back. If possible, if there's a dock or something on shore, I can set the bag on, but if not, I'll just have it in the back in that dry bag. I'm wearing hip boots so I can stand in the water. I don't want to get wet. The water's kind of warm, but I like to stay dry. So just demonstrate how I get out without falling in and getting totally drenched. So I just try to get some speed up and get my bow up on the shore and make sure the paddle is not going to run away. I get my poles out and I slide myself forward in the kayak. It's a little awkward, but it works. And up I go.